And kicks it out. Medali misses long. Hit the back iron on the 3 and a foul. It is. Favors picks up his. Lewis in. Amari Tice will check back in. Amari Tice barrels into Bonini. We're going the other way as Tice.
Set Tice up. Knows he's going to cross over. Knows where he's going to go.
Through the paint.
I was going to say the 6th time this year we've seen someone step out of bounds.
And it happens more.
Medali unable to sneak it over the rim. Bonini off 1 foot at 10 apiece with 9:54 to go. Here in Hamden, Connecticut, we've got a moment. So here in the Quinnipiac hockey uniform. Right now, the Tomorrow here in Hamden. It's going to be a 4 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, cruising through their conference.
Ciano slipping the screen. Lewis inside pass.
To the basketball on every dribble penetration. And they all have their hand.
Performances in the previous 2 games. Reyes, the block. In its victory against Navy earlier this week.
Defensively, it's the best team we've seen so far this season.
Matt Bone.
It's time to go to work.
Draper knows on the end line, out of bounds to Quinnipiac. Does that count? Summers, a junior.
You go one way and they quickly cross over.
Summers' brother Greg played 4 years at the Naval Academy in a court. Vavers missing badly on the 3. Young. And the foul coming on Karnick. Details at 11. Doug Young getting the pass to Otieno. And Bonini against Young. McDonald splashes home. But Dyer outvoted 2-0. Vavers, Lewis, Otieno. Count it! Draper and Medali check in for the mid.
And then when Lewis caught it, you had Otieno go back.
Near corner. Draper short on the. Young gets a look on a 3. That one.
Good ball reverse in transition. He just missed a shot.
Good cut. And the 9 rebounds per game. Otieno from about 16. Inge, long 3-pointer. Back iron, no. Vavers
out so well defensively.
Reyes, the jump stop.
Shoot the ball.
Reyes with the.
You get a turnover, and that's where the Cats look good when they can get in transition.
3-pointer short. Lewis feeds the wing. Doug Young too strong on the 3. With that, a whistle and a timeout on the floor. The United States Naval Academy for the Bobcats before. There's a note from the 4 more minutes without scoring. They've done that 3 stretches here in the first half and 37 points. And the midshipmen at 6 for 23.
Ball hasn't gone in. Defense has been better than both offense. I think the rhythm for Quinnipiac, as you said, really early on. Midshipmen will go to the foul line.
Against George Washington earlier this week. Hits on the first.
This is a big bench. They get a lot of points from their bench.
One of the things with the Bobcats early on, Riggins getting his first spell on the floor. Riggins going up, missing, gets the board, and goes as much basketball as Diane Nolan lately, but walking to the floor or sliding or even turning over.
Whether I agree or not,
yeah,
it's a consistent call throughout.
Doug Young, 3, no good. Damar Kelly, offensive rebound, put back.
About 3 times on the play.
And the Naval Academy's got great. Keep it near your chin. You're at your strongest. The Diane Nolan playbook, where if you get 2, you're done. You don't get a chance to play. Good back.
3-point line.
Oh, well done.
The finish by Medali.
Extend the line. Most all players when
out of bounds. Jumper Medali. That one rims out.
Hey, Reyes, give him some room. That's money.
Just has a calming influence on the lineup. 3 starters for the bench as one of the fan favorites here in 3. Coming away with it, Summers. That one falls.
If you attempt to get him, you'll get him.
Lewis, clock is going to run out. Navy did not get a shot.
The Bobcats were able to withstand or do that their legs were going to go early, and they were able. Well, Navy is one of the top in the country defending the 3.
And listen, man, they love that jersey.
3-pointer is back at 4. Otieno buried inside, unable to finish against the shorter Bonini. Gets the.
But did you see the defense on that block by Navy?
He couldn't get open
at all.
Rebound here is Bonini. Swap by Tice. Bonini protecting the basketball and finish. In 6 straight games entering tonight. Block is called underneath. Early on here in the second half. Number 9 for the Bobcats.
He's the one matchup tonight for Navy.
Bonini not stepping on the sideline, missing the three. Matt rises up on a three. No good, but he's fouled.
His second personal foul, team second.
Defensive player, room to land. It's hard to quantify, right? And I think it's important to take my time and then get him the ball the next.
Blanc with a burst of speed gets inside and
the only way you good move by the little man. Only way you develop.
Here is Scott in transition, and they're going to is up to his feet, and now Woods is going to door Blanc on the wing, three-pointer, no.
Shot out of a cannon.
Turnover. Timeout on the floor. Navy started off hot. Otieno inside, good footwork, unable to finish.
Guarded from 15 feet. They have not scored when they've been guarded.
And also hitting 63 more free throws than their.
But it's impressive. They play physical, right?
Third down for Mitch Fisher. Bobcats will have 2 more opponents out of the Patriot League. Great foot of everything. Tice.
Could score more points.
For sophomore Donovan Draper. Tice. Austin Inge, front rim, Woods.
Well, Navy's been impressive on the defensive end, how quickly they get to the ball.
Dieno gives it back. Lewis, no look pass. Favors inside. Came in averaging over 8 assists per game. That's shot. Lewis showing the patience, goes to the corner. Favors hits up. Inge able to keep it inside. Quick finish.
No air, right? And you just can't get rid of the green flies. And they just nag.
Bobcats on a run. Young is going to be, and he's going to have free throws when we come back.
How about a guy that might be the best pure shooter in the history of Quinnipiac?
And he's now playing without that mask.
From Florida, averaging just over 5. Student. Third free throw is assistant coach Eric Eaton. Before he ended up, Lewis feeding Favors. Favors fouled on a 3.
I remember, growing up and having an opportunity to hit him on the thigh. You never really went going up now. Don't spend time learning the fundamentals.
Over a weekend, right?
And you're the best guy in the team, right? So you're going to take all.
Maybe got it to within 2. Lewis throwing it away. Been at Campbell, then lost by 7 at home against Tampa. Game against George Washington on Tuesday. Shot and
Savion Lewis try to invent and back-to-back turnovers like to be Albert Einstein. You take what the defense gives you, and you.
I think it was on Lewis.
Okay, both times.
You don't let the ball leave your hands.
Always on the pass.
Yeah, my high school coach said that a lot. Great footwork there on the baseline. McDonald, no.
On the fundamentals of the game.
McDonald.
Their half-court offense off the bounce. So I wouldn't be.
And showing the patience. Gets inside. Tied up. Young. They count it. Up top. Medali for the lead. No. Tice. This one.
A really good job by Damar Kelly that time boxing off.
Kelly feeds in.
Too, Steve. I mean, Damar Kelly's a better player than.
I'm out on the floor. My rebuttal when we continue. Quinnipiac here at home on a run. Took the lead during that early 8-0. A lot of rejection letters over the years. From it's at 3. And out of
even if it was, it would have been a shot clock violation.
A 4-point advantage.
Listen, you got to take some time if you're Quinnipiac here.
And team foul on the midshipman.
Happen, right? I talk all the time as a point guard. And I know why. I know.
Inge feeding the corner. Medali, 3. Now 5 rebounds. He's got 8 points on Amari Tice. Tice picks up his good ball movement by the midshipman. Bonini, high arcing 3.
Sitting out with fouls.
Bonini the steal and the finish. He's got descriptions of Bonini. The scouting report perfect. Tice Inge on the 3. Off the mark, no. And the officials could broom out and tidy things up and get that perspiration.
On the ground and slid a little bit and still no.
Nini backing in against Savion Lewis. Gets inside, unable to finish at the elbow, putting the ball on the floor. Good defense. Regulation. Bobcats trying to stay perfect at home.
And too strong.
Draper inside. Nate. Favors Lewis, the three. It's good! Left. Bounce past Belanc. Unable to finish. Belanc draws the.
He's definitely making both of these free throws. He stood.
Oh,
I don't think you're allowed to do it.
I was shocked.
5-all run. Summers, no good. Bonini right up in the chest of Belanc in the.
Yeah, he couldn't. Anderson, he couldn't have scripted it any better.
1-on-1 situation.
Well, he got his release right.
Bonini in the corner, gets by Otieno, falls to the floor.
The shot.
Inge gets inside again.
Spans 360, spans, stays in the air, and
Releases before.
At the line trying to complete a three-point play. Inge hits the team in the corner. The steal. Inside, Draper the layup.
Picked your dribble up, threw it in the middle, and got a turnover.
Stays perfect.
You just can't foul.
Draper on the baseline, lost it. Lewis misses the three. Bonini inside, hits on the shot. Belanc.
Just to practice, he's been great.
4-point game. Set
For Quinnipiac, you can't be anywhere near.
remaining. Misses the free throw. Out of timeouts. Into the backcourt, and Belanc
Early in the season, you don't have that opportunity.
misses on the second. Belanc the game. Now a 1-point game. Into Belanc, in trouble, tries to dribble away. Pay attention to them in Patriot League.
Real well. Now, Belanc's been great from the line.
It's a three. McDonald tries to go behind the back as they hold on and survive. A lot of teaching lessons for Tampa, Diamondbacks Nolan for this one. At the half, 15 of his 18 in the second half. Matt Belanc with Billy and Di.